In the realm of marriage, industry average is 2 fights per week. So I keep believing as long as I have at least 2 fights per week, chalta hai, it's all going right. And somehow it's a compromise I can buy into, and I can keep saying, no, it's already 10 years since we are married, what to expect? You believe that there can only be a compromise in the relationship, and there will only be a compromise in relationship, or every relationship has the potential to keep growing, and you find yourself 10 years later, there are more reasons to love each other than it was 10 years ago, because we have stood by each other for 10 years. I remember an evening in Pune which expanded my belief about how I look at relationships. When me and a friend of mine had gone to see a colonel, and we were sitting with an uncle in the lawns and discussing. After about half an hour of discussion, the uncle asked us, do you care for tea? We never thought about it. Looked like he wanted tea, and we were just a context by which he could ask for tea. So he said, do you care for a tea? We said, why not? He immediately turned in the direction to shout to auntie who was inside the bungalow to ask for tea. And there he saw she was walking with a tray in hand with tea. As she approached us, the uncle told the auntie, I was about to ask you for tea. And without battling an eyelid, the auntie said, after 14 years of our marriage, if you have to ask me for tea and only then I bring, then there is no meaning to this relationship. I know what you want even before you ask. And somehow with that belief, when I look at it, I'm sure that's what mommy is doing even today to Papa. Understanding what he requires even before he spells it out. Understanding that somebody there in the family is disturbed and you have not even communicated to her. And somehow that old lady, knowing very well, you may sometimes get irritated and bark back at her, still comes and stands next to you and asks you, beta, something is not okay? She can still read even your unspoken expressions and emotions. There is no need for us to believe a relationship with time needs to diminish. In fact, a relationship with time can grow, and it will grow only to those who believe I am in a growing relationship.